It's been a long time since I felt there's an Apple product that I really want to test out since my Mac M1 Pro. Because was that time Apple changing Intel to Apple Silicon chip, so it is obvious for an upgrade. But this year, when I watching the Apple events and I noticed this M4 Mac Mini, and I just thinking it was so cool. Got a compact design and also a powerful desktop computers, and why don't give it a shot? So I bought it, and this video I'll share you some of my thought about this Mac Mini. Let's check it out. First impressions, it's very light. You see? It's like a toy. Super light. Apple has redesigned this Mac Mini, which way smaller than the Mac Studio and slightly bigger than the Apple TV. I mean, look at this. It can fit perfectly on the palm of my hands, and it is crazy when thinking this is the desktop computers in 2024. With this tiny size, you can fit anywhere on your desk. Even this corner can fit beautifully. And it's interesting nowadays tech company not only think about making the most powerful piece of tech, but also they're thinking how to make it more portable, more space saving, just like this Mac Mini. This version has 3 Thunderbolt ports, a full HDMI and a gigabit Ethernet on the back, along with 2 USB-Cs and a headphone jack on the front. The USB-A has been removed and there's no SD card slot on this Mac Mini, which Apple might think more port will make this look less aesthetics. Well, if you don't believe me, look at these pictures of the MacBook Revolution over the years. For that reason, there's no better place to put the power button than on the bottom of the machines. Well, maybe you don't know, but this is the best collaboration between the Magic Mouse design team and also the Mac Mini. I think this is another Apple marketing scheme which keep people talking for years. People will start making memes and making laugh about it. But actually, if you are a Mac user, you know it is not a problem. Because the best initiative when using a Mac is never to turn it off. When I'm working with my MacBook, I usually close it whenever I complete. And now I'm using this Mac Mini, I might just put it on the sleep mode whenever I finish my job. So it's okay to put the power button here. I'm with you, Apple. And yes, the next thing that convinced me enough to go out to get this Mac Mini beside its compact design is the price. We can all agree that this is such a good deal. The base model costs $599 with 256 gig of storage and 16 gig of RAM, which make Mac Mini an affordable yet powerful computers. Well, the only thing to complain here is the internal storage. 256 gig of the base model is okay with most of the people, but if you are dealing with a bunch of files or media, considering to upgrade to more storage. So you can either spend $200 more on the internal storage or get yourself this SSD 2TB on Amazon for $195. Still get your work done and save yourself a cup of coffee. So I think what makes this Mac Mini a great piece of tech is not how it looks, but also how it can help you to complete your tasks efficiently. Well, it's run like a charm with everyday tasks like web browsings, entertainments, or even multitasking without delay. Even if you do some work with graphic demands like 4K videos editings, web designings, or codings, this Mac Mini can handle just fine. So I tried to render a 2 minutes 4K videos on both my Mac Pro M3 and my Mac Mini, and the Mac Pro took 30 seconds, which is 10 seconds earlier than the Mac Mini. Did it just give you an idea of how well this M4 base model compared to the last Pro model? And as you see, it doesn't make like a huge difference, right? But of course, if you are dealing with complex 3Ds or like high visual effects, considering to upgrade to the M4 Pro with higher spec like better CPUs and more memories. Another interesting thing about this Mac Mini is its ability to play game, and Apple in recent years start to care about the game performance on their device. From releasing the game porting toolkit to packing this new M4 chip with mesh shadings and ray tracing for more realistic game visual. I was trying Cyberpunk 2077 GTA 5 on this Mac Mini and it was surprisingly good. Game are running stable at a decent FPS with medium graphics settings, up to 30 FPS for Cyberpunk and 40 FPS for GTA 5. I know it's kind of embarrassing to play with that low FPS in 2024, but this is the base model. You could expect a higher FPS and better performance with the Pro models, and I don't think it is a big problem because game are still running stable as you see, and everything works great. So why don't you worry too much? Just enjoy it. It's a great computer. You can game, you can work, you can carry everywhere. What else? A lot of things, right? Stop worrying, just do it. So lastly, is this Mac Mini good for you? I'll say it depends. If this is the first Apple computers ever in your life, definitely give it a try because it is the good Apple entry computers. Because it is hard or even impossible to find on the market nowadays a powerful and affordable desktop that fit inside this compact design. And this Mac Mini with 16 GB of RAM will still be good in a couple of years. But if you plan to use longer, considering to upgrade more CPUs and more memories for sure. Now, if you already have your MacBook M1 Pro or M1 Max or any M2 or M3, this might not for you because as you see, it's not like a big jump yet. And when you buy a Mac Mini, you have to consider to buy a keyboard, an accessory, Magic Mouse, and touchpad to kind of like experience the whole Apple ecosystem, and it's cost like a lot of money. So maybe wait for a couple of years for like a big jump, maybe M6 or M7 or something, because MacBook M1, even M1 Pro still be good up until now for daily work. So that is all of my thought about this M4 Mac Mini. They will be my permanent computers in the next couple months. So that means there will be more testing content come along the way. Thank you guys so much for watching. After this video, I'll think I test some game and posting some tutorials show you how to play game on this Mac Mini, like Windows games or Mac OS games, Flight Simulator and everything. Just please subscribe and follow up with whatever I post next. Thank you so much for watching. Up until next time, stay healthy, stay happy. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.